We are back with another video, and today we have the next part of Fukrey, which is Fukrey Returns. Once upon a time, there were 4 Fukrays named Honey, Chucha, Zafar, and Lolly. Honey and Chucha were high school students. Zafar was a musician, and Lolly was the son of a local sweet shop owner. These 4 friends liked to gamble using Chucha's dreams. Chucha would dream, and Honey would decode it. They conned a woman named Bholi in Fukrey 1, and now she's back for revenge. One day, Honey and Chucha are out in the jungle when Chucha needs to pee. Unfortunately, Honey gets bitten by a snake, and they both run away. They see that the snake is Bholi, who tells them that she's getting rid of Honey because she loves Chucha. Honey is hurt, so Chucha heals him, and then they both go back to confront Bholi. But, as it turns out, all of this was just Chucha's dream, and his mother wakes him up by throwing a slipper at him. Priya is Honey's girlfriend. Her father sees them together and Priya gets scared. Honey talks to her father about their marriage, but Priya's father is skeptical and says that they can be together, but he has to keep her safe. Neetu is Zafar's girlfriend. They want to move in together, but the realtor tells them that he will charge extra and will arrange a fake marriage certificate because the flat owner doesn't rent his flat to unmarried couples. Zafar gets the money back and tells him they will return after getting married. Panditji is a guard of a college. Lolly is a close friend of all of them. Honey calls Lolly and tells him to meet him. Bholi was a don of the local neighborhood and is now in jail because Honey, Chucha, Lolly, and Zafar conned her. She slaps her lawyer and tells him to get her out of jail as soon as possible. She calls Minister Babu Lal and asks him to get her out. Babu Lal says if she pays him 10 crores in 10 days and he will get her out of jail, and she accepts the offer. Honey sets Chucha with a girl named Kati. They both meet at the local zoo. Kati complains that why are they meeting in a zoo. Kati sees Chucha and says that he's not handsome. Honey leaves them together to bring some food. Chucha compliments her nails and asks her to scratch his back. Kati ends up slapping him and yelling at him. Chucha, Honey, and Lolly are sitting together while Chucha is complaining that he got slapped. Lolly says that getting a girl needs swag, but he doesn't have any. Chucha tells Honey to stop whistling because it can attract snakes. Chucha gets bitten by a snake and tells Honey to suck the poison out of his bum. Honey gets him to the hospital. Chucha is hallucinating because of poison. He's talking to someone by looking at the sky, and the doctor injects him with antivenom. Bholi finally gets out of jail and tells her bodyguards to find the Fukrey. Bholi kidnaps Honey, Chucha, Zafar, and Lolly and leaves them in a basement full of lit-up fireworks. She comes up with a plan to get money by scamming people by starting a lottery business. Bholi tells them to get out before her mood changes. All of them form a company and start selling betting tickets to everyone. They decide that the lottery number is 6. The minister's assistant tells him that 4 boys formed up a company to sell betting tickets. Minister calls someone and tells him to change the lottery number. Minister tells his assistant to declare the company a fraud and tell everyone. Honey, Chucha, Lolly, and Zafar get attacked by the local people and they run for their life. Bholi got to know from his bodyguard that the plan flopped. Honey, Chucha, Lolly, and Zafar reach a shore and a half-naked man helps them. Honey and Chucha are unconscious and Zafar and Lolly perform CPR on them. Lolly declines to give CPR to Chucha because he doesn't brush for months. The half-naked man gives CPR to Chucha and he wakes up. Chaka complains that he had saved his first kiss for Bholi but the half-naked man have ruined his first kiss. The half-naked man gives a coin to Chucha and tells him to buy toothpaste to brush his teeth. Honey gives the man 4,000 rupees and tells him to keep his mouth shut. Honey calls Panditji. He tells that people think that they have drowned and are dead, but Panditji has told Priya and Neeta that they are alive. They are thinking that how the number wasn't correct. They suspect that Chucha had once again lied to them about the dream. Chucha gets a vision that there is a lion with 2 monsters beside him and there is a lot of treasure along it. Honey says that Chucha is correct because whenever he gets a vision, it is correct. Suddenly, all of them hear a roar of a lion from far away. All of them start running to it. They reach the lion while Bholi's guard stole the baby lion, and one of them sees Honey and Chucha. They all go to Bholi. Bholi orders her bodyguards to take all of them and take their kidneys and eyes out to recover the money. Panditji stops her and tells her that Chucha can see the future. She doesn't listen. While all of them are getting ready for their kidneys and eyes to be taken out, one of Chucha's visions becomes true and Bholi realizes that Chucha was correct. Bholi runs to stop Chucha's operation. All of them are on the roof and Bholi tells them to recover the money. Zafar and Honey say that if she recovers the money for the public, They can find the treasure and give 50% to Bholi. Bholi returns 2 crores to the public, but the minister got to know that they are alive and in Bholi's cage. The minister calls Bholi and tells her to give them to him because she made a promise. Bholi refuses to hand them to the minister, but she is forced to. Honey, Chucha, Lolly, and Zafar go to a hotel to meet the minister, and Honey asks the minister's assistant why are they called there. All of them check into the hotel and go to their room. Room service comes into the room and says that Babu Lal, the minister, is calling them. Babu Lal makes barbecue for them and all of them have dinner together. Chucha asks Babu Lal where is his wife. Honey interrupts him and tells him to shut up. Babu Lal asks him what is his name and he replies with Chucha. Babu Lal explains to everyone that the youth is the power of this nation and he doesn't like when he sees the youth of his country doing bad things. He makes an offer to them by saying that if they stop doing bad things, he can repay all the money to the public and they can continue living on with their lives without any police cases or court cases. Panditji goes to Bholi and tells her that the lottery business works under Babu Lal. When he knew about the betting company, he changed the number to get the profits. Panditji visits Honey, Chucha, Lolly, and Zafar dressed up as a businessman in the hotel they are staying. Panditji tells them that the minister is conning them. Babu Lal plans a public speech to show the 4 boys in front of everyone so that he could repay everyone's money and let the public forgive them. Everyone collects their check and praises Babu Lal. Bholi visits the chief minister and provides him with proof of Babu Lal's lottery business in the city. The police conduct raids and expose Babu Lal's business. Everyone including the reporters now knows about Babu Lal's real face. Honey goes to Priya's house to meet her and hugs her tightly. Her father comes outside and tells him to leave the house and Priya forever because he is not a good person. Lolly is having lunch with his father and holds his hand to stop him and asks him to forgive him. His father tells him that it is partially his fault and forgives him and then hugs him. Chucha's mother is scolding him about being friends with Honey. Honey sees them and Chucha scolds his mother in return that she shouldn't hurt his friend. Honey and Chucha are in the local zoo watching the tiger and Honey tells Chucha to stop being around him. Chucha doesn't accept it. Zafar and Lolly meet them and all of them hug together. Honey tells them that Bholi is still after them, and won't forgive them until she finds the treasure. Everyone is not letting Chucha sleep so he can have the vision to find the treasure. Chucha sees that Lolly is holding a baby lion in his hands and they are going into a cave. All of them stare at Lolly for the next step. Honey calls Bholi to get a baby lion for Lolly so they can continue to find the treasure. Bholi tells them to wait for an arrangement of a baby lion. Babu Lal visits Bholi and his bodyguard makes her sit down. He asks him if she met the chief minister. She says yes. He then asks if the boys know about this or not. She again replies yes. She asks Babu Lal if they can talk in private and then tells him about the treasure. Babu Lal says that if there is no treasure, Bholi says that he can kill her if they don't find the treasure. All of them gather at the local zoo to find the treasure. Bholi brings a baby lion and hands over it to Lolly, but he is a little bit scared of the baby lion. Priya and Neetu come to them and say that they want to go too or else no one can go to find the treasure. Priya hugs Honey and Zafar hugs Neetu. Chucha daydreams about hugging Bholi but hugs Lolly instead. All of them go inside the lion's cage to find the treasure and start digging up a hole in the ground. They go into the hole and start searching for the treasure. They hear a roar and the baby lion runs away from them and goes to his mother. The lion surrounds them and is roaring at them. All of them leave the zoo workers for the lion and continue with their search for the treasure. They are in the sewers of Delhi and search a lot for the treasure but can't find it. It's frustrated and climbs up a ladder and gets out of the sewer and enters a rail yard where they think the treasure is hidden, which leads them to a factory where illegal goods are hidden. They check everything and realize that the goods are worth crores, but they need a person that knows about the black market to sell them. Bholi calls Babu Lal to tell him that they found the treasure, but there is still a hurdle. Babu Lal says that where are they so he can come to visit them. All of this is a plan to turn Babu Lal to the police, and while he comes to them and confesses that all of these goods are his own, the chief minister and the police see and hear him. The police arrest Babu Lal for his criminal offenses. Honey asks the chief minister if he can keep the goods to sell them on commission based. The chief minister tells them to send a proper proposal. All of them open a store named Janta Store and the chief minister inaugurates it. They sell everything at 50% off. Neetu and Zafar end up getting married. That's the end of this movie. We hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue making amazing content for you.